Hey, how are you? We're back in the crafting trailer. How are you guys? We're working on these beautiful Christmas cards. And in this session, we're going to be coloring in 5 of these die cut birds that I've already done ahead of time a while back. Feels like a long time ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I still have a couple extra for me, which will be fun. Alrighty. So to do that, let me just get things moved around a bit. Here is the original card. One of the originals anyway, for the concept. So let me grab some colors. I'm going to start with the red. We're just going to do all these at once. The color in the berries. Just going to make sure I don't accidentally get some ink on that card there. That's something I do. So this session is a coloring session. So these birds have been heat embossed with the black powder, which just really stands out well. There we go. That's step 1. Alright, so then next is, I'm going to grab, what color was I using? I think I was using Coastal Cabana. Sure, we'll roll with it. To do the wings. Might have been Bermuda Bay, but I'm going to still roll with this color. Actually, it might have been Bermuda Bay. Let me find it. Yeah, I think it was Bermuda. That would make more sense. Yeah, I just want it to be a little darker than what it was. So we'll come back to the rest in a bit. I'm just looking at how I did these originally. Okay. Is my head in the shot again? Probably. Doesn't take much, does it? I got different cameras set up to normal than versus I do at home. Alright, there's that. And then we get this one going here. Alright, and then next up is we're going to nail that there. And then we're just going to lightly do kind of blending with one color. Try not to go too hard, but it's a habit of mine. Actually, a trick to do is hold the pencil further back, and you're likely to get better action. Like so. It's softer. Like so. And if I want to come back in, sorry guys, I know I got my head in the shot constantly, don't I? There we go, that's one birdie. And then same thing. Actually, let me get that little other wing there. And then pull back. And if I need to come in a little harder, I can. we go. Another one progressed. But doesn't it look good? Yeah, we're getting there. There we go. Another one progressed. And we got two more cuties here. Here's somebody's dog in the area. Not mine, though. Mine are at home. Chilling and wondering, where's Mommy? Why is Mommy crafting without us? They're cute little helpers, but sometimes a little too chaotic. Alright, last birdie for the Bermuda Bay. Alright, there we go. Bermuda Bay's done. Now I'm gonna need like an orange and a yellow for the next bit. And there, I'll just use a combination. So we gotta do the beak. And down the side here. And then we'll come back over with the yellow. That one got a little harder, but that's okay. Another one. And another birdie. Alright, and the last birdie. Alrighty. So then you're going to come back in with the yellow. Just to kind of work it a little. So I go more solid on the beak softer on the body. A little too harder on there on the body, but that's okay. And there we go. There's our birds. Pretty, eh? So next step is sticking to our cards. More or less the same as the first one that you can see on the table. Alright, let me get this moved out of the way because this has been a little bit not quite messy, but I'm still worried about crossing over because they are white card bases. Alright, so then let's bring our birdies back in. Get our cards, get our batch. Alright, so essentially we're going to put them on there. So we're going to get some dimensionals happening. Here. And here. And I guess there. Double checking where this is going. And then some adhesive on the tail. And then because I'm using the seal, which kinda is too big for it, I just fold it as needed over to make it work. And then pull off the white caps. One's already pulled off. And then if I'm worried about the berries, I can stick something there too. I forgot about that. Alright, so we'll come back to the rest in a bit. For the embellishments, I had to think what the word was. Alright, I was going to use two. Glue dots. The dimensionals. Apparently I'm at a loss of words right now. That's okay. That's what happens when you're having fun crafting. I do, I'm kind of feeling a bit rushed. Lots to do in this big project. It's been a sum of a couple weeks at least. Yeah, been for a while. It's interesting how that red turned out, eh? I still like it more of that stark white, but the red on this one that I did up just to kind of half hide my boo-boo wasn't too bad. Another birdie. I also want to make sure these birdies stick on really well. That way we don't lose them. And one more little birdie. And then we're done the birdies. Yay! We're almost done this project. And lastly will be the embellishments. There we go. Alright, so now embellishments time. Woohoo. Alright, so let's bring back the 5 cards. Let's find my embellishments. Let's get some reds. So I got 2 red options here. So let's pull up both of them. I can use green, but I'm not going to use green. Green would be cool though, but no. No green. I'm going to leave these for now. Those nice red ones, because I only have 2. We're going to use these guys. Now I'm going to need some scissors, which I had earlier when I was setting up the trailer. Checking to see. Yeah, they are stuck together. Okay. So, essentially make this slit. Because these ones are unknown source, so they're a little bit more finicky to work with. And I got to find my little pokey stick, which is tucked away here. And I just want to see how I did these before. Okay. Oh, they're a little pain in the butt to work with. Oh, shoot. Okay, that works. Oh, okay. I don't like these ones. But they're gonna have to do. Alright, well, I'm just gonna use my hands. Screw it. Oh, they're tough to work with. Alright, one of these is good to go. Now let's do it again. Maybe not on the snowflake. There we go. Let's do another. I gotta cut some more here. Alright, let's do it again. I love that white tree in some of these, actually. I love how that worked out. Alright, one more. And we are done, more or less, these cards. There's still a couple little things left. There we go. Awesome. So let's bring these back. One last step with all these is I gotta make sure my stickers are on the back of them. That way I can toot my own horn. That's one way to put it. I just gotta get my stickers here. I hope I brought enough stickers. If not, oh well. Alright, that one's got it. That one doesn't. So I just grabbed a quick sheet before I packed up for today's crafting adventures. That one's got it. And I can thankfully say these cards are done. Come on. So yeah, feel free to join us in the trailer sometime so you can make your own cards. Alright. Ta-da! We're done! I'm done the Christmas cards for my mother. Yay! So let's have a peek at all of them. That way I can show you guys. So actually, this is the original one. The original concept. And then we got this one. Rest were similar but different. We'll leave that to last because that's the boo-boo. Done! Yes! Thanks for watching. Feel free to check us next week for another crafting adventure in the trailer. And bye for now. Have fun. Take a break. Hey, doing another recording session in the trailer, as you can see behind me. I just did 2 videos, and I'm like, wait, I haven't done my little reel for later on. So here's the setup. Not a great setup, but you know what? It works for today because it's just only me, myself, and I making some great projects. See ya, have fun. Hey, hey, got my mother's Christmas cards done. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. There's our cards. Merry ho ho. I got nervous for a second. Like, wait, I forget my weight card stuff.